Alright, good morning everybody. I know it's been a minute and these videos have been weeks, gaps in between videos, and that's fine. You know, I've put out videos weekly, 2 a week, 3 a week, sometimes, you know, maybe not 3 a week, but it's running. It's running and lifting. I'm not doing anything super special to where I need to update on a weekly basis, but I do need to update every couple weeks for those that are, the few of you that actually are tracking and following along. So right now it is Thursday, September 12th. Last video I put out was about my trip to Indianapolis a month ago almost, right? So it's been a bit. I figure I'd update you on what's going on. I've had nothing but a ton of bullshit excuses the last couple weeks of getting some of my workouts in, and we'll go over that real quick. But it is 8 o'clock. I am going to log into work for now, and then when I get the ball rolling, I think I have a couple morning meetings. Once I get them out of the way, I'll come back and we'll go over how training's going, what my bullshit excuses are, and how we're going to be moving forward for the next 12 to 13 weeks before the first race of the year. It's getting close, and I'm getting kind of scared a little bit. You know, not really scared like you know, the races are coming, but the fact that the race is almost we're months worth, just 3 months away. You know, October, November, not even 3 months, just under 3 months actually, and I am in no way even close to being ready for this race. So we have a lot of work to do. We are running out of time to do it. The excuses I've had have to stop. You know, I just have to kind of just get up and be like, whatever, and do it. But again, I'll explain what the excuses are. And I know they're excuses. These are legitimately excuses, not the reasons I've, you know, not completed other things in the past. These I know are, I've called myself out on these excuses. So we'll go over that in a little bit. Let me just log in, get everything situated, make sure my morning is good to go. And then when I have a free minute, I'll come back and we will discuss the bullshit that I've been putting myself through. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on. So last time you saw me, I did the whole trip to Indianapolis, trip to Nashville. That was essentially middle of August. It's been a couple weeks since I even made that video. So that's been going on. Okay, I've been continuing my training with all the running. A lot of it was zone 2 for the next couple weeks after that. A couple weeks ago, I updated my Garmin watch. And you'll notice it's not on my wrist anymore. And there's a reason for that. So they pushed out an update. 19.18 was the version. And it took like 4 tries to update, which is really weird. Like, it would update multiple times a day, and I installed that update. And then I noticed after the update finally stopped, my heart rate monitor on the wrist stopped working. And I wasn't getting sleep score, I wasn't getting HRV score, I wasn't getting heart rate, average heart rate. My runs weren't getting me heart rate data, and I was kind of like, well, what the hell? So been going back and forth with Garmin to try to fix the problem. They gave me a couple troubleshooting steps. I tried them, it didn't work. They said, okay, well, you have to send in your Garmin, and then once we get it, we'll send you a replacement that's like refurbished and we know it works, and we'll get it back. So for proof that I'm doing that, right now they have it. It was delivered yesterday. I'm waiting for them to update the received part. Once they receive it, then I can ship the replacement and I can say it's delivered. But that's the watch I had, that's what I'm getting, so not too big of a difference. And that kind of leads me to the excuses. What excuses am I using? I don't want to do my speed work without the Garmin, because it's already, with the Garmin you can use the pre-built workouts, and it makes life so much easier than trying to use the Apple Watch to, you know, log those, because then I gotta learn how to lap everything, and it's just been a pain in the ass. So Labor Day, and this is going back to, you know, a couple weeks now, Mackenzie and I were going to go to the track, and she was going to do a 1 mile time trial, and I was going to do a speed workout. But then it rained all day. Like, it rained heavily all day. So we said, all right, well, we'll do it the next day. The next day, it was intermittent raining all day. I had a 45-minute window to get any kind of workout in outside, so I said, let me just do a quick 5K. I'll push the speed work to the track workout to another day. And then another day came, and I sent the Garmin in, and I didn't want to do it. And then last week, I don't think I did any of my speed workouts. Yeah, I had a fartlek run that I was supposed to do. I didn't do it. I moved the track workout to this week, and I haven't done it yet. I keep pushing it further and further away, hoping that the Garmin's going to get shipped and delivered before I have to actually do the workout. So then I switched it. I moved the track workout to next week because and swapped that with a tempo run, which, if I'm being honest, I don't even want to do the tempo run because it's a 3x10. So now instead of actually having my paces set and my time intervals set, now I have to watch the watch for 10-minute warm-up. Okay, cool. And then I can go a little bit faster. So the speed workouts have been a bunch of BS excuses for me, like I've said. Now, we haven't officially started the marathon block yet. It's supposed to start on Monday. Technically, I've been doing speed workouts for a couple weeks. I did do a Hale interval workout, which absolutely beat my ass. I did the Yassos 6x800 instead of 8 or 10x800, but I'm going to build up to that. So it just hasn't gone as well as I wanted to. I've done a couple like shorter runs. You know, I did a 10K over the weekend with the Apple Watch. It's just like, I know the paces are inaccurate, so I don't want to use it. And you know, but then for speed work, again, I want to go back to where I can use my pre-built workouts. I hit do workout, and it tells me, hey, 10 minutes coming up, go. You know, here's your rest interval, here's your go interval. And it's just so, I've gotten spoiled since I've been able to do that. And, you know, because forget, I trained with the Apple Watch for a year before I got the new Garmin. And even with the old Garmin, I was able to hit the lap button, and it wasn't pre-built, but I kind of knew where I was supposed to be. So again, the speed workouts have been the only thing that's been lacking the last few weeks. I know, I'm admitting to you that it's just a bunch of bullshit excuses. Once I get the Garmin, I'll get back into it. I'm going to force myself to do the tempo today. I don't want to, but I'm going to force it anyway. But that's where I'm at. Now, as far as my long runs, my paces have been kind of okay. I've been still sitting around the lower 11 minutes for the longer runs. I did a calculation the other day of where I need to be, and I'm nowhere near that. So in a couple weeks, I'm going to do a video of where I take a long run and I see how long I can hold my goal marathon pace for, to see before it kills me. And it's not going to be pretty. I will tell you that right now. So, but that's the excuses I've been dealing with. Let's get on with the rest of the day. It is right now 11:30. I'm about to go eat. There's other things I'm dealing with too that I'll talk about later. But it's 11:25. I'm about to go get something to eat for lunch because I need something because I'm hungry. And then I have a arm workout bicep tricep workout for strength training. And then I'm going to do the tempo run at some point after, like towards the end of my workday. And I'm pretty sure my workday ends at 4:30. So 4:30, 5 o'clock, somewhere in there. So I'll try to get the arm workout done before my next meeting, which is at 2. So I have plenty of time. And then I have a couple meetings after that from like 3 to 4:30. And then once that's over, I'll get ready to do the tempo, and then I'm done for the day. And then somewhere in between there, I will talk about the other thing that's kind of been kicking my ass that I really wish wasn't. We'll get there. Anyway, let me go find food because I'm hungry. And your boy needs to eat. Well, technically he doesn't because he's fat. But I'm hungry, so I should eat. That is a great sight to see. That's the frame getting ready to go up. That means we have that house and the one on that side right there. And then all construction on this block will be done. All right, so I don't have any leftovers for me to eat. It means it's time to take a quick trip to the store. So I'm gonna run to a Subway nearby, grab something. I'm not gonna show you that. You've all been to a Subway. You already know what it likes to build a sandwich. But I'll talk about what I'm quickly eating, and then that's gonna be my pre-workout meal going into the arm workout this afternoon. back from getting lunch. I got a Subway wrap, sweet onion chicken teriyaki on a wrap. No chips, no cookies as much as I wanted them. I know that's not gonna help me get to where I need to be, and that's the other thing I'm struggling with. Again, we'll talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, so kept it simple, no additional sauces, just pepper jack cheese, spinach, tomato, cucumber, or spinach, tomato, pickles on the wrap. Done deal. If you go by this Subway calorie board, it's like 430 calories. That puts me at like 900 so far for the day. And just keep on keeping on. And again, so if you hear what I'm talking about now, you'll understand what I'm struggling with on the back end. So what's coming up. Just stay tuned. We'll get there. Let me eat. This will be, like I said, pre-workout. And then I'll go hit my workout and call it a day. Alright, I've got about an hour until my next meeting. Drinking the pre-workout, hopefully it kicks in fairly quickly. I probably won't feel this one because I just ate. And then I got an arm workout. Now, I am pressed for time, so I'm not gonna record the arm workout. Guess what? It's biceps and triceps. But once I get upstairs, I'll show you pre-pump, post-pump. You'll see that I'm kind of sweaty, and I do actually have a pump, which is pretty decent. I don't mind a bicep, tricep pump. But because of time, I'm not gonna record this workout. Once I'm in the workout, finish out my meetings, we'll talk about today's run, which is not a tempo. It's actually just a 45-minute zone 2. I'll probably push it into a little bit of zone 3, just because I am trying to get a little bit faster. So let me finish drinking this, get upstairs, because I've got like an hour until my next meeting, and probably got a 35-minute workout to do. So I'll see you upstairs. Okay, I'm up in the office home gym. Find some decent lighting. I guess I'll have to go back here. Pre-workout, lack of pump, lack of tricep. All right, ready to go. Now, Training Peaks has this new feature called Workout Builder. Kind of cool for the strength workouts, because I was tired of, you would put the workouts and all the details, but there's no real way to log your weights and how long it took, because you have to go off, if you hope to remember to use your Garmin for that. But now they have a workout builder where you can plug in the workout and then the sets and the reps, and it gives you a place to record your weight. I don't know if you guys can see that, but for the strength coaches, it's a lot easier, and now it's a lot better for us to see what our athletes are doing weight-wise and why it's taking so short. Because I've had people do strength workouts that would take me 45 minutes, and I'm going through it lifting, heaviest that I can for the required reps, and they're getting it done with that same workout in like 30 minutes. I'm like, there's no friggin' way you're going faster than me if you're going as heavy as you should be going. So I'm about to do this workout. I've got my tracker here. I'm gonna fly through this. You are not even gonna see a single video clip, because I'm down to it's like 120 now. I'm down to 40 minutes left until my next meeting, and I gotta finish this. So hopefully we're done in time. If not, I'll cut something short and finish it up after the meeting. It's not really gonna matter if I do, but I'll see you in a little bit.
A few moments later.
Okay, we're done. It is right now 1:55. I've got 10 minutes until my meeting, so I did finish up in time. Here's a little bit of a pump that I do have. Biceps, not too bad. Triceps, nice and pumped. Yeah, not sure you can see because of the lighting. Let's come over here. That lighting's no better. Here. Either way, got a bicep pump, no matter what you say. Anyway, I'm gonna go change my shirt, get ready for my meeting, my last 2 meetings of the day, and then while Connie's taking Gigi, going to get Gigi from band practice, I'll go out and do my 45-minute run. Like I said, it's supposed to be zone 2. Probably push a little bit into zone 3. But we'll see. Let me go change and get these meetings done. Okay, it is right about 6:15. I'm about to get ready to go for a run. I just pulled my watch off the charger because my little Apple Watch, yeah, gotta love it. I hate the Apple Watch. But we're gonna go run 45 minutes. It's supposed to be zone 2. I'll probably go a little faster, try to go a little bit into zone 3 at the same time, just because I want to. Good news with the Garmin, it was received. So they did update their tracker. Now all they have to do is send out my new one and then hope I get it. And hopefully they'll send it out a lot quicker than the return label was, because the return label took like five business days. So that sucked. I'm gonna go run these 45 minutes. Again, it doesn't matter miles or whatever. 45 minutes, a little faster than, like, probably go into the 10-minute miles. All right, because I have to really start working on getting a little bit more speed. The zone 2's there. Not really, but I mean, it's just where it's gonna be. I have to get that. It's a little bit of speed in with that endurance. So we're gonna do that. When I get back, we'll talk about the last thing that's kind of pissed me off and not making me feel so happy. I'm kind of stuck, but not. Hopefully, we're starting to see a little bit of progress. We'll see. Let me go run, and we'll be back. All right, we are done running. It was an intense run. I was feeling really good though, which is weird because I haven't felt really good on runs lately. But let me pull up my run real quick. I did 45 minutes. Where am I at? Okay. Come on. All right, so again, I'll, like always, I'll put it here in the corner while I read it. 45:03, 4.42 miles. At an average pace of 10 minutes, 11 seconds per mile. Average heart rate was 158 beats per minute. So again, like I said, I was gonna push it a little bit. A little zone 3, even a little bit of zone 4 even. Okay, and if I go to my laps, this is where it got interesting, because first lap, 10:31. Okay. 9:38, 9:39. I slowed down a little bit, 10:45, and then the last little bit was at a 10:25 pace. I cannot hold sub 10 for that long yet, but the fact that I was in the 9:30s per mile gives me a little bit more hope than I had this morning when I said I'm so not ready. Because for me to get a sub 4-hour marathon, I have to run a 9:10 pace for 26 miles. Now, as of right now, that's looking a little bit like out of reach, but we're about to get cooler weather. You know, the weather's starting to cool down a little bit. Run's starting to feel a little bit easier as we start building in these zone 3 and these tempos and these intervals. God, I'm still sweating even though I just showered. As we start building in the speed work, the speed will come. Now, I did say I was having trouble in one area. Okay, so where am I struggling? If I'm struggling in one area, my runs are getting better, my runs are getting a little faster, I feel better on running, right? I'm getting stronger. Where are my struggle points? The struggle point's the scale. Now I know, we shouldn't be focusing on the scale, yada yada yada, whatever, say what you want to say. But I do know, in order for me to get faster without hurting myself, I do have to make it easier to get faster, I have to lose weight. And that's been my sticking point. So I started my off season at the end of May at 240. I got down as low as 227 at one point, and then I went to Nashville for that week. And after I came back from Nashville, I was like 238, 239, 240. Like that whole vacation / Nashville trip, I even got up to like 244 at one point. and I haven't been able to get out of the 230 since. Now I know Nashville was only 4 weeks ago, or like 3.5 weeks ago, so it's not like it's been that long, but it's still frustrating the fact that I'm struggling to figure out the formula that it takes for me to come down. I'm eating 23 to 2400 calories, I'm lifting, I'm doing 45 to 60 minutes of cardio a couple days a week and then one long run. So I'm not killing myself, I'm not just running or expecting magic to happen. I'm not under eating. I don't think I'm overeating, because at 233 pounds, like body weight times 11, the rough formula puts me at like 2500. So if I took 250 calories off for, at a deficit, I should be okay. So even if I'm eating 2500 calories, that's still a deficit. And that means even with all the workouts and the running, I should be going down anyway, right? And I know I don't trust my scales body fat test, because that's just an electric pulse, big looking through resistance. So when I retain water, body fat shoots up a couple pounds, but then a couple days later it'll drop down a couple pounds, So I know not to trust that, but the fact that I don't feel like I'm recomping at all, even though people have said, we can see the recomp is working. Like, I personally don't see it. So you can sit there and say, well, you're building muscle on top, in exchange of fat. Bullshit. I'm 43 years old. I don't build muscle like that. I'm not on performance enhancing things. I'm not on TRT, HRT, or any other kind of steroid or whatever. So I'm not putting on muscle at an alarming rate for a 43-year-old. So I don't know what it is. So what I've started to do this week and towards the end of last week is I said, okay, we're gonna take most of the day and go low carb, right? I'll have a banana, in the morning, but mostly it's gonna be protein shake, my protein breakfast, a protein snack, high protein lunch with some carbs. The only reason I'm having carbs for lunch is if I'm working out shortly after, to get the carbohydrates, the glycogen in my system. And then my carbs for dinner. I'm trying to add vegetables. That's kind of tough, but the nutrition is definitely the part that's killing me. And it's always been my struggle point since I'm 17 years old. It's always been a struggle for me. So I'll weigh in tomorrow, end the episode with the weigh-in. I was 233 today. Here's a picture of the scale for proof. I was 233 today. I will weigh in tomorrow to see if workouts, nutrition, running help me at all today, and hopefully we'll start seeing a trend. I do track my weight every day, so I know exactly where I'm trending and where I'm not trending, and I'm just like a friggin' straight line, and it's pissing me off. So anyway, this is starting to smell really good. I turned it on because we're having burgers tonight. And before you say, well, burgers are super high in calories, I found burgers that are 290 calories a patty. So they're fairly lean, higher, I think it's like 90-10 meat. So I'm only gonna have one bun, 2 burger patties, get that protein, lower carbs. So we shall see, we shall see, we shall see. I'll see you in the morning for a weigh-in, and after that, I will end this episode. Alright, good morning. It is 6:15. I'm gonna get this weigh-in done. See how yesterday went. See if I'm on the right track finally. Put the camera down and go on the scale. So we're down a little over 3 pounds, or a little under 3 pounds from yesterday. I'll take it. And with that, we're gonna end this episode. Hopefully I found everything that's worth starting to work, but long way to go, not really. See you in the next one.